10 of the 2017 Division II Series is about to be underway. Kyle Schock Jr. on pole position alongside Chris Dodd. Green flag in the air. Schock gets a good start, as does our Netherlands winner, Matthew Fuller. He launches from third all the way to second place as Dodd didn't get a good start. And now Dodd in a three-wide sandwich. As now Fuller tries to make a move for the lead, but Schock holds on. Saw John R trying to go three wide. That didn't exactly work. John R lost the points lead at the end of the Netherlands race after a very rough finish outside of the top 15. Ooh, Dodd into the back of the 7. As Fuller tries to make another move on Schock for the lead. Maxwell Chan trying to go 4 wide in the back of the field as Piet, Lopez, and Little John into the wall. And that will bring the first caution of the day out. Chan tried to go 4 wide, and that pretty much just caused a 3-car wreck. That wasn't smart. Kyle Schock Jr. leads on the restart. Kyle Nova was the only car to come down pit road, so the order is pretty much not much different. But Fuller gets another great start, and he's going to try to make another move into this corner on Schock Jr., but he's not going to make it work. But here, in the dogleg, he might have a chance here. Here comes Fuller. He gets a good run. Aiden McIntyre in the 7-car behind him. He's had a rough past couple of rounds. He's trying to fix that bad streak. And here comes the JA Racing cars. Dodd and Art working together here, pushing each other. John Art's also had a rough past couple of rounds after winning Russia. He has not finished higher. He has not finished in, well, not finished higher, but he has not finished in the top 10 since. And that has cost him the points lead, but he is trying to fix that. McIntyre has slowly been dragging himself behind the 22 of Matthew Fuller, but now McIntyre going to make a move for the lead here. McIntyre, if he can make this work, but the 7 cannot make it stick on the bottom line. Making a pass in that corner is so difficult. You have to have a really good handling car to make that bottom line stick. And that slowed up Dodd, which opens the door for John Art. He moves to 3rd place. Kyle Schock Jr., our pole sitter, he is struggling in this 00 car since that restart. He has really had a tough time staying in front of cars as Mendez on the bottom line is going to go past him. He will fall to 9th place, and he is in very much danger of falling out of the top 10. As Torres flies by on the the inside lane. Ooh, John Art got loose off the exit of that corner, and here comes Cooper Siron to go past in front of him to get 3rd place from him. Siron, our new points, well, not our new points leader in terms of now, but he was the points leader earlier this season, but John Art took it from him, but now Siron got it back. And Siron, even the amount of times he has been very close to winning, he's only won once, but that has not really hurt his points, as Siron has 8 top 10s out of the 9 rounds completed this season, so consistency has been the name of the game for the 12 team, and that has kept them always in the top 3 in points for this whole season. And now Siron underneath for 2nd place as he goes past McIntyre. And now has his sights set on Matthew Fuller in the 22. That 12 car is moving forward. He has been passing cars left and right. McIntyre slid really wide, and Nico Hall with a head of steam into his teammates. That was close. Last time those two got together, Nico Hall ended up on his roof, and McIntyre blew up coming to the starting finish line. and neither finished the round of Germany, which was the race that that accident took place in. Hall's only win so far this season was on an oval at Texas earlier this season, but he has not done much since. But he currently runs in the top 5 in 4th place. Cooper Siron down pit road as the first and only pit stop needed today is going to begin with the 12th team. I can't speak today, but Siron, Hall, and a couple of others down pit road. Kyle Schuck Jr. in the lead now as he elects to stay out a couple of laps as Dodd and Morgan get into each other, and there goes Schuck Jr. hard into the inside wall. He keeps it going, but that brings the caution flag out. Right at the end of pit stops. Let's see what happens here. Alex Morgan tries going 3 wide, clips the 24, and that sends Dodd and Schock into the grass. Morgan trying going for 3 wide, and they all squeeze each other off the exit. Let's take a look at Chris Dodd here. See the piece of driving he pulls off here. See Dodd gets hooked, but excellent car control, gets back around and narrowly avoids the 0-0 of Kyle Schuck Jr. Chris Dodd, who comes from an off-road racing background, definitely, I have to imagine that off-road racing experience paying off there, because he saved it in the grass too. It's a nice piece of driving from the Puerto Rican driver. Aiden McIntyre will assume the lead with 20 laps to go. Jason Trost and Scott Roush, that is your top 3. Green flag back in the air. McIntyre, solid start. And Roush gets a great start too, but he gets held up by Piet. Pit stops kind of shuffle the field a little bit. Joseph Anesto and Craig Williams are in the top 10. Matthew Fuller, who had been dominating this race, he is outside of the top 10 and trying to fight his way back forward. You can see Siron also trying to move his way back forward, as is John Arndt. So they got some work cut out for them to try and get themselves back in the top 5. Ooh, McIntyre slides wide off the final corner, and that's going to open the door for Jason Trost. Trost, one of the better oval drivers in the series. A stock car champion in his own right, definitely always a big threat for these oval races. And that puts McIntyre back down to 2nd. And here comes Scott Roush in the 25. Looking for one of his better runs since the round of Canada back in round number 2. Almost won that race. Amy Shelley down pit road. I believe she's got a problem in the 74 car, looks like, and they are putting that car behind the wall, so something wrong with the 74, and it's bad enough to where they're not even going to continue the race, it looks like. But McIntyre, though, he got a great run on Trost here. Now he wants the lead back. And McIntyre, he gets it. He gets the lead right on back from that 36 car. Trost, though, not going to let Siron get away, as now he goes side by side for the lead again. McIntyre, Trost just swapping the lead very casually. Scott Roush, he has to be licking his chops. He's trying to go past these two, but they keep passing each other. Here comes his teammate Henry Sanford. He wants to make a run at these top 3 as well. Sanford was leading the round of Netherlands, but a bad pit stop and a bad strategy knocked them out of the top 3, which he was very frustrated by. That was easily Henry Sanford's best ever run in the Division 2 series. Cyron and John Arndt still trying to get it into the top 10. Arndt all over the back bumper of the 12 car, makes some slight contact there. And Arndt makes a dive into the 12 that sends Arndt under the apron. He has to back out. Ooh, that was a close one. I almost just put both cars on the wall. That was a very close call. Oh, goodness. And John Arndt, he got the worst of that one. He's going to lose several positions as Morgan goes by him, as does Luis Hernandez. And now he's got Henrietta Fitzwater now on his back bumper. Fuller has fought his way up to 8th place, now 7th place as he goes by Axel Kvistad. Fuller is the fastest car on the racetrack here. And now he wants to go by Kyle Matthews for 6th. Fuller, good run through that corner. That 22 is a very strong piece of equipment. He wants to get back into the top 5. He wants to contend for this win. He doesn't got much time left as we're heading into the final couple of laps. Chris Dodd, look at him. He's going to follow Matthew Fuller through as well. Look at Dodd. Dodd wants also a piece of the action. He wants to go past Fuller. McIntyre goes past Trost again, and now that opens the door for Roush. Scott Roush moves to 2nd place, as does Henry Sanford. He moves to 3rd, but has to back out. And Trost gets 3rd back, but Roush now 2nd place. Finally, a door open for him. You can see Matthew Fuller got repassed. Apparently, him and Dodd might have made some contact, we're being told. 5 to go. Roush trying to make a move on the 7 of McIntyre. Oh, I don't think he's going to make this stick. No, he will not. Roush got next to McIntyre, but he could not complete the move. And that's going to slow up the 2 cars behind him, as now Trost and Sanford, they're trying to go past them. Oh, trouble! Coey Harley, Luca Fontana into the wall. And they're going to wave the caution flag for that one. Caution flag is out. And with only 4 to go, they will not have time to finish this race under green flag conditions. So this is the bout for the win. Coming to the yellow flag, Scott Roush trying to make a move, but Aiden McIntyre will hold off and he will take the yellow flag with 3 to go. And that is going to end this race under caution. You saw Roush picked up the pace in that final couple of corners. He saw those yellow lights come on, and he just jammed on the throttle, but ran out of time. This race will end under yellow flag conditions, and coming to the yellow and checkered, Aiden McIntyre, the Scottish driver, will score his first career Division II Series victory here at the Rockingham Motor Speedway in England. Aiden McIntyre, who has slowly been getting better on these ovals this year after never driving on an oval in his entire career, gets that first victory. And definitely a very big win for the Scottish driver, who has had a pretty decent rookie season thus far, running in the top 10 in points and the top 5 in points too.